Today in our 2016 Chevrolet Traverse, we're going to be taking a look at and installing the Curt T-connector vehicle wiring harness for factory tow package with a 4-pole flat trailer connector. Part number C56245. So here's what it looks like once it's installed. You can see we're going to have a 4-flat connector with our weather-tight cover to protect it when it's not in use. And you can also use that to tie it to your hitch. And just place it through. Snap it back together. That'll keep your wiring tucked up out of the way nicely. Now, one nice feature about this is it's going to plug into your factory wiring, and you're going to use your factory fuse panel to control it. So therefore, you know everything's going to work properly. We're not going to have any extra wires to run. You're just going to have your 4-pole flat that's going to plug into your factory connector in the back of the car. And we'll put in a couple of fuses and some relays, and it's ready to go. It's a simple plug-and-play installation. Another nice feature about our Traverse is it has this panel that's going to snap on the back. Everything's completely hidden and out of sight until you're ready to tow something. Now this is what your kit's going to consist of. We're going to have a plug that's going to plug into our factory tow package, and it's going to turn into a 4-pole flat. It's going to come with a weather-tight cap to protect it when it's not in use. We're going to get some relays and some fuses to put in our factory fuse panel. Now we've gone ahead and dropped down our exhaust for video purposes so we can get a little more room so you can see what we're doing here. We're going to need to access the factory plug, which is going to be up inside of our right rear wheel well, and we're going to pull it down. Now it's not going to come down very far. Now before we connect our plug, we're going to use a little bit of dielectric grease. You can pick some up on our website, part number 11755. We're going to take a little bit of the dielectric grease. We're going to put it on the inside of our connector. It's going to help keep out corrosion and dirt. Then we'll take our new Curt connector, push it up into position. We're going to line it up. Once we get it slid in, listen for the snap. That way we know it's locked nice and tight. You have a little bit of a tug. We went ahead and tucked our wiring up here, top of this control box. Went in through the center of our bumper. There's a channel there, and we ran the wire through that, and we've zip tied it to our receiver tube coming across. Now we'll be up here on the passenger side under our hood. We're going to remove the fuse panel cover. We're going to push in on these little tabs and pull up. It's going to be 3 of them. Okay, now we're going to be installing some fuses and some relays. Now we're going to start with our 10 amp fuses. It's going to be the red ones. We're going to have one that goes in position F41, which will be right here. We'll just take our fuse, and we'll drop it down in there. We'll press it into position. Our next one's going to be in fuse holder F21, which will be right here. And then we're going to have F17, which will be right above that. That'll be followed by position F8, which will be right here. Now we'll have a couple of 30 amp fuses. That's going to be your green ones. We'll have position F34. Should be right in this one. It's going to fit in between these 2 little goalpost looking things. Then we're going to have F30, which will be this one right here above that. That's going to do it for our 230 amp fuses. It does come with a spare. Depending on some other applications, you're going to have an extra one. Now that we have our fuses installed, we have our couple of relays we're going to install. So the first one's going to go into the one marked R16, which is going to be this one right here. We'll take our relay. We're just going to push it into place. The next one's going to be an R15, which is going to be right next to it. Now that we have those installed, we can put our cover back on and then we can test our system. We're going to be using the Curt 4-pole flat trailer wire tester, part number I26, available on our website. We're going to go ahead and test the tail lights, followed by our left turn signal, and our right. You should see 2 lights light up for our brake. Perfect. Now we're ready to hitch up a trailer and hit the road. And that's going to do it for a look at and install of the Curt T-connector vehicle wiring harness for factory tow package with 4-pole flat trailer connector, part number C56245 on our 2016 Chevrolet Traverse.